Matt! I want to tell you about something I found out about Activision-Blizzard just yesterday. This is wonderful. That I found out that in the offices for Activision-Blizzard, there is a feeding room, right, for babies. So, you know, mama takes that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think I do. It's been a while, but yeah, go on.
Okay, yeah, this is like a year old, I think, or 2 years old. They didn't often close the door, and people would kind of walk by and kind of stare in because, you know, they're fucked up in the head. The male coworkers speak there. Furthermore, something came up in those areas where breast smoke would disappear randomly. So somebody was going in there into the fridge where they're storing their breast milk for later for their child, for their baby, and then stealing and drinking it.
This is a very odd. Who asked for specifically the breastfeeding room in the first place, I guess? Like,
well, Matt, babies gotta eat.
Yeah, but like, I
there's
don't
no
know.
maternity leave in the United States.
I wouldn't have expected Blizzard to have that many people with babies, I suppose.
It's a giant company, man.
It is, but like, you know.
I mean, and you're right, there wasn't that many people that had babies, but that's all the more reason why they need their own seclusion.
True. Like, I get it, but like, they need a room. I just would never. I've never heard of a company that had the breastfeeding room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
like, imagine you had a job literally anywhere, and it was day one. They did a tour, and they go, and here's our breastfeeding room for the babies.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they go like, hey, look inside. Look at this.
They probably
well, maybe
would.
they did.
I guarantee you, it would be an HR lady, and they definitely would. How's it going there, Wanda?
Going fine. My breast milk disappeared again.
And then, the person doing the tour just like sipping on a jar of what looks like milk and go, yep. Shame about that.
I don't know where that.
Who knows?
Figure it out.
We're on the case.
I think that there should be like an area that they can go to. Like, you know, feeding your baby in the bathroom doesn't seem very good. Seems like annoying.
I just feel
I'm
like
not a woman, so I don't know.
You could probably just pick a random like meeting room.
Yeah, but they're like, okay, so like you're sitting there in the chair feeding your baby, you know, peacefully. Then like 5 dudes walk in and be like, okay, so we need to work out the and they all just look at the same time like, what are you doing?
I guess like it's true that could happen.
I still think that there should be their own room that they could go to. That makes sense to me, so they could be safe.
It makes sense, but you're implying that like every single company that doesn't have a breastfeeding room though is now like being a douchebag.
No, I'm not implying that. I'm saying that they should have a place to go.
They should. I just don't think that there should specifically be a room for breastfeeding that is used for nothing else.
Where the fuck else do you want them to just do it in public?
There should just be rooms that are like the rooms that you could just lock on the inside and do what you want to do.
What? Why? That's a waste of space. Why would they do that?
What are you talking about? It's literally the breastfeeding room. Only it now has like multiple uses.
The breastfeeding room has a purpose.
Yeah, you could have just
and it was being used. It was being used. If it wasn't being used, I'd be like, damn right, you're right, man.
Other people
but it was being used.
The problem is you have a what if there's no babies in your company for like a good month? Then you have the no use room. But if you have the room that can be used for anything, including breastfeeding, then I don't know. People can play D&D in there, and then when babies appear,
why would people be playing? Then get this, man. They're gonna go over there to breastfeed their fucking baby. There's a D&D game going on.
Well then,
like, oh shit, can't feed my baby now.
The D&D nerds have to find another room.
Well, you're not gonna like clear the room, say like, I gotta feed my baby. Get out, bitch.
No,
that's not gonna work.
They just go and find another room. There's gotta be multiple rooms.
They can just go to the breastfeeding room instead.
It's just stupid that there's a room specifically for this very specific thing.
The baby's gonna eat, Matt.
But you're not always having babies.
But there is babies.
People just don't pop babies out every 5 seconds, Rudy. It takes like a long time.
Yeah, it takes like a long time. Activision-Blizzard's a big-ass company, Matt.
Not based on these updates. Not based on Overwatch 2. I don't know.
Activision-Blizzard worked on 1,000 different games.
Name like
Blizzard.
2 games.
Apparently some places required. Yeah, probably because the baby's gotta eat.
What? Where? Where is this required? A baby can eat. Just eat in
office spaces, apparently.
Just make
that makes sense to me.
Just make the room an everything room and say, okay, you can lock the room.
What? But that doesn't make any sense, because like what you said, there's gonna be people using the room for something else that isn't breastfeeding, and the baby's gonna be starving and angry and crying.
Well, in that case, you should have booked it early and said breastfeeding.
Matt,
You should have booked it early.
This is insane. Why would they need to book the room when they could just have a breastfeeding room?
This is stupid. It's not getting its full potential use if there's no babies in town.
But it was getting used though.
Sometimes.
Yeah, whenever the baby had to eat. What is this case? I don't understand.
How many babies are in Activision? Is there a breastfeeding room in Overwatch 2? That's a good question.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Looks like that room, maybe it's up here. Could this be the breastfeeding room? I'm dying. Nothing going on in here. We got these little computers for things.
Matt, whenever you have a kid, you'll see it. Like I said, if maternity leave was the thing in the United States, I'd be like, hell fucking yeah, this, whatever. Why are they doing that? That's stupid. But they don't get that.
That there should be a room to breastfeed. I just think it shouldn't be too difficult to have multiple rooms that you could just say are like do whatever rooms. And then when somebody has a child, you could dedicate. You could turn the room into a breastfeeding room when somebody has a child, and then when there's no babies, you could just say, okay, room's open for just, I don't know, other things.
Baby's gonna be hungry at any point of the fucking day.
But if there's no babies, there's no hungies. So you just have a room that doesn't do anything.
What, you say that women should be having babies?
What?
But if as long as there's no babies, you don't need the breastfeeding room.
Exactly. Why is that a weird thing?
The women should be able to have their babies whenever they want.
They can have the babies. They just need to notify the company 6 months earlier.
Matt, this is insane.
And say, hey, I'm about to have a baby. We need a baby room for the foreseeable future.
You're talking shit for no reason.
And then me, the HR manager, pulls out a Glock and says, all right, D&D group, you're out of here.
I showed a picture of a baby to Matt. He clenched his fist so fucking tight that his knuckles were white.
Newborn babies, not gonna lie, ugly as fucking shit.
You see? The
I've
truth comes
never
out.
seen a newborn baby picture and thought, oh, what a precious bundle of joy. I thought, what a demented little demon that should not be alive right now.
No, Matt, you're that fucking video I sent you. It's like a dubious little creature.
It is.
Up to mischief.
It's a dubious little creature.
That's you.
When it, like, can open its eyes and, like, sort of kind of not really fundamentally understand existence, then it's alright. But, like, once it just pops right out, I'm just like, ew, clean that baby up.
No, Matt, hold on. We're about to come to a great conclusion here, okay? All they said was that it's for breastfeeding. Never said babies were required. There we go.
Well, okay,
Mystery
then
solved.
that makes a bit more sense, because now the room has a forever use.
But Matt, you missed the whole point, though.
Oh,
I was
that's
saying
fine
that people
now.
were stealing breast milk and like looking in there and being creeps anyway.
Well, yeah, that part's like the other. That part's important too, I guess, but you know.